using crack and cocaine to get high. That's what you say you love, but it's really insane. You could die. What are you thinking of? 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. Just a snort or a smoke in your greed, that's all you care about. But your life is a joke, and you need someone to help you out. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. There is help available for people who have a problem with cocaine or crack addiction. Have them call 1-800-COCAINE for advice. And if someone ever offers you crack or cocaine, be smart. Just say no. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind. 'Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. There's terrible trouble behind it, and sooner or later you're burning your brain, making a mess of your mind.
That was McGruff. Welcome, you guys. Boy, here we are. We're counting down. Of course, there are other folks in other countries. It's already next year for them. I hope it's okay for them so far. I don't have too many expectations except that 2022 is going to be done with. Then we'll all start learning to write 2023. I don't have to write the date so much anymore. It's like I don't write checks anymore because everything's electronic. And boy, you guys all still have checks? Do you still write checks? I know a couple of people who that's all they pay all their bills. They sit down once a month and, with their bills on the table and they write out checks. Gosh, I haven't done that in the longest time. I okay. Might as well spill the beans some more, like I haven't done ever since I got on the YouTubes. Back when I was real young, had my first checks. Well, many of us did it. We young marrieds, just starting out. There was this phrase that was called check kiting, and I used to do that when money got a little tight because they used to do checking by mail and stuff. And, like business owners would like take the big satchel to the bank's night drop. And so you had a little time to skate between writing the check and it getting to your bank. So if payday was a couple of days out, you could get away with it. And then they started electronic deposits and stuff. Couldn't do it anymore, but, it kept all of us honest now. Can't kite those checks anymore. It's raining here, you guys. It's raining in Southern California. We have flash flood warnings. near the coast. Woohoo! Yeah, we're having a little bit of real weather. It's been raining here where I am all day, and it's cool because okay, I'm gonna panel some people up here pretty soon, but I wanna blab for a minute. Um, I've been doing guerrilla gardening. I know that's probably a phrase out there, but it means something different than what I've been doing. Um, the past few days, I have this bundle of heirloom vegetable seeds. My boss and I each bought a packet, because we were into getting little survival things, special flashlights and the knives that do everything. You cut your seatbelt with. Uh, anyway, we were, all this these ads started coming into the office. We just ate it up. But oh, seeds. Oh, well, okay, because I used to be an avid gardener, and this made sense. Grow your own carrots. When times get tough. Anyway, we bought these bundles of seeds. She had some, and I had, and they're good for 25 years if you don't open the sealed package. I got 37 varieties of vegetables. 37 varieties of heirloom vegetable seeds. Okay, so I opened it. What am I going to do? I'm not ever going to buy a farm or property, and if I ever land at my kid's house, that's arid, barren, dry. Not good for vegetable gardens. So I've been taking these seeds out and around. Okay, I 2 little pots. I planted 2 little pots for my back porch. I think I'm growing Roma tomatoes and, oh, what else? Basil, this big certain kind of basil. And then I have been taking the rest of the seeds and sort of walking around my apartment neighborhood and scattering them. Okay, I so far, I have scattered chives, okra, jalapeno peppers, green bell peppers, boy, radishes. There's several different kinds of lettuce, but I haven't scattered those yet. Those seeds are teeny. Um, so I've been, and with this rain, they're kind of self-sowing, with all the splashing and the dripping and stuff. So right outside my door, both sides, it was like naked dirt, naked dirt. There used to be plants there probably years ago, like elephant ears, because when I walk around the rest of the apartments, they've got nice elephant ears in their corners and ferns and stuff. But outside my apartment, we're like the orphans over here. There's nothing. It's like naked dirt behind the ornamental bushes. Um, so why not use it? Yeah, and there is a faucet. I think I'm going to get a hose pipe, as they say back east, and water it when it gets a little dry out there because we get hot summers. But anyway, guerrilla gardening. I've been scattering random seeds just everywhere. Everywhere I see naked dirt, and there's quite a bit. You know, um, yeah, that's that's what I'm doing. Okay, I started a couple days ago, and what did I just do? I hit something. Uh-uh. Something jumped. Okay. Um, what am I? Okay, I'm looking. I made notes. I actually made notes. Okay. Uh, so we're all going to say Happy New Year, tonight. Happy New Year. And then we'll say Happy New Year tomorrow. And then the next day, probably. Okay, Christmas is like a one-shot deal. You say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas leading up to it, and then the day, and then once it's done, I don't say Merry Christmas anymore because the merry has already been made. And but New Year, Happy New Year. How long do you guys say Happy New Year? I'll ask you guys. I'll put a link in the chat pretty soon. Do you stop saying Happy New Year in February? March? I know. I when I was meeting the public and shit, we said Happy New Year, well into the new year. Yeah. Huh. Boy, random random thoughts and stuff. Um, yeah, I covered everything, that I wanted to cover. So far. Okay, so I'm gonna go look over there and see. Oh, it's raining there. Okay, so I'm scrolling back up. Okay, Corey um, McAvoy isn't going to be with us because her dear friend Sylvia is. They just called the ambulance, and so yeah. Okay, Jelly Beans, you have checks, but only once in a while. I know. I know. Oh, post dating checks. Now that was a whole other ball game. But post dating checks, yeah, because technically that's illegal. And I knew somebody once. Maybe it was me for. No, it wasn't me. A friend of mine. God, boy, when you get old, your memory gets really flawed. Um, Somebody like a landlord would say, "Give me post-dated checks for the next 6 months," or something. And come to think of it, landlords used to do that. Um, Give me but, that's really illegal to post-date a check. Uh, yeah, post it. You just paid late, John. You just paid late. God, I hate to pay anything late. Boy, I just hate that. And now, boy, if you pay late, you get some late fees slapped on you. And sometimes they're really considerable, and then they compound them. It keeps increasing. So, boy, I make sure I don't pay late. I have, but boy, phew, it's killer. So, I know. Goodbye, 2022. You guys, we had so many losses this past year. Holy cow. They're, nationally, internationally for sure, but our friends, we lost them. Jiggy. God, we lost Jiggy. Phew. Then we lost Grampy Lobster. Holy crap. A couple of our favorite people, you guys, those were so tough. Yeah, because what a gap they leave, when they're not here, because they just, really had a solid place with us all. But, yeah, we miss you, Jiggy, we miss you, Grampy. Um, I lost my boss, and, because of that, I lost my job, so I'm, unemployed and, learning how to work the poor people system. That's not a pejorative because dang, I'm glad, to have it. Glad to have it. Also, if anybody sees fit, okay, I don't even feel pathetic about this anymore. You can click on the Bad Habit Fund. You can do, a teeny bit one time. You can do it on the regular if you want, because even that buck 99 or whatever it is, that means a lot. You know, It's kind of thrilling when the PayPal says you have 1775 in your bank account. Thank you. Um, that'll be yeah. So anyway, it's been a crappy year, and then when your co-host takes a big shit on your head, that's another loss. And the grannies are no more, in case you hadn't heard. So I'm out here winging it. Oh, Draven's Crypt Show. Well, Happy New Year to you too, great Draven's Crypt Show. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wait, somebody said Eileen. Oh, there you are. Hi, Eileen. Happy New Year, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so glad you're up because I know this is isn't it like the middle of the night for you, sweetie Petey? Yeah. Well, you joined us last time. Huh, okay, so I'm gonna just to see, I don't know how long okay, there are other people streaming right now, bad timing, but you can't, avoid everybody. Gary Unfiltered. Gary Unfiltered, he's such a cutie. Gary Unfiltered, check him out. He does Foodie Beauty. He's hysterical. I think he does Shanny for Christ too. And he does Shanny for Christ. Yeah. And okay, and then Dragnaut Silvas. Hi, Drag. Happy New Year. In case anybody jumping back and forth, and Dragnaut Silvas is having a marathon for New Year's Eve. So, good times to be had by all, just all over the place. Oh, really, Eileen? Oh, it's 2:16 a.m., Eileen. Jeez, you're in bed. Okay, well, snug in, be warm, be safe, be warm, sweetheart. Shanny for Christ is on a 24-hour stream, and it's kind of slow. I know, unless she does something bombastic. Boy, I'm just all caught up in Foodie Beauty's reaction channels. I don't give her the views, but you guys, she made during her peak, being Foodie Beauty and her drama and stuff, she would pull in something like 35,000 a month. Does that just blow your mind? And she has hundreds of thousands of follow. Phew! But boy, but anyway, she's gotta admit, it's entertainment. I watch the reaction channels, covering her because she's in Kuwait now, wearing the hijab and the abaya. God, I'm learning the lingo just by watching, but she's over there in a pretend marriage and, yeah, raging at her ex-boyfriend from Kuwait. And yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot to unpack there if you don't know who that is. But oh, French Fried Girl. French Fried Girl. I don't know if I watch French Fried Girl. I must. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Eileen says, yeah, Shannon and Rev aren't drunk or fighting. Yeah. Well, so, what's to watch, huh? Huh? She's gonna eat that Arby's of oh dear. Eileen. Oh, Jesus soon as he's home. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, Eileen. Jeez, me so you guys, okay, for New Year's, I'm sure it's this way where you guys are, but people like shoot off firearms and firecrackers and cherry bombs and M80s and stuff for New Year's. It makes the dogs in the neighborhood t- go wild and they're terrified. I have a grand dog. She was a rescue, my sweet, sweet grand dog. I love her so much. She loses it during celebrations, gunshots and thunder. Even, and, thunder blankets don't work. She was a street dog uh, before she was rescued, and she is just really so. They give her little doggy tranquilizers that only takes the edge off. She's still, racing from room to room looking for, what's something, protecting her pack. So all you guys who have dogs who get upset, boy, hugging all of you, you know, my poor grand dog. Um, yeah. Okay. So, uh, gee, I got 5 watching now. So I don't know who all's out there. But if you want to come in, of course you will be properly screened. um, okay, I have this on full screen. Oh, that's what it did. Okay. No, I want to exit full screen and I'm going to okay. I I still don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fireworks are all summer long. Oh, okay, mm, 4th of July, yeah, lots of fireworks, lots of fireworks. My granddog just goes nuts with that too, so do other dogs in the neighborhood. Um, yeah. Oh, Eileen felt bad for scaring Chris. Chris is such a good sport. He is such a good sport. And I think it took him a second to focus to see that you weren't really Shanny. You guys, if you weren't here in the last stream, Eileen came on once again as Audio Relevancy's ex-wife. And yeah, his little face, just the emotions that flashed across his face when yeah, he was so cute. Um, yeah, I don't know if Chris is around. Yeah, so anyway, you guys, there's the link if you wanna pop on just for a little New Year's cheer. Not gonna be on very long. By the time midnight rolls around, I'm going to have, probably have, gotten up to pee already once. Um, oh Eileen says Chris was sucking on a Delta 8 like it was oxygen. What? Ah, I'll have to go back and take a look and see what Chris was doing. Y yeah. Yeah, in fact, I haven't seen Chris up online today. I hope he's partying hardy, you know? He had a poopy year too, he broke up his girlfriend broke up with him. Yeah, yeah. So, w wow, hey, if nobody's gonna click the link and come on, I think I'm going to, um oh, your Wi-Fi wars are real, Jilly. Oh, heck. Well, may my benediction for Jilly Beans for the new year is that her Wi-Fi will be healed and it will be stronger and more robust and it won't drop streams. May it be so or something. That almost sounded like a new religion. Huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Jilly. Okay, Jilly, I thought you left the last time because I was talking about quitting smoking. You guys, I have quit smoking. Phew, I have quit smoking. I feel so pure. Um, but I'll tell you, I was such a hardcore smoker for that couple of years. I mean, I was a chain smoker. I was a chain. It was disgusting, disgusting. I chain smoked, and everything in my apartment stinks. Everything. Uh, Not so much now because a lot of laundry has been done, but things in my drawers, I mean, the s the s smoke permeated, uh, into places. The pictures on my walls, I have framed posters on my walls. If you go up to them, they smell like, nicotine, and things are all yellow. I have white candles in sconces, and they used to be white. They're yellow. I have crown molding around my living room and dining room. They were white against pale beige walls. Now it's all the same color. My crown molding in the dining room is no longer white. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm whining. No, I'm not whining. I'm just so disgusted. Just yeah. So anyway, I'm still going through wintergreen lifesavers like mad. Uh, oh, Eileen, your house is yellow too. Uh, oh, Jilly, I used to always go outside. always go outside. I would never smoke in the house. Never, ever. But, uh, I had I've had a couple of years of losses, and so, I started smoking in my apartment when I lost my next to the last friend. I lost 2 friends pretty close together, and it was just, too much after losing some before that, and so I just, started smoking, and then it just got out of hand. And so I just would sit here like a big puffed up toad on the internet, smoking my brains out. Was I was having a lot of wine too, you know, in that depression. I was I think it was Jilly. I can't remember who I was talking to privately, but depression is one of the most dangerous drugs. You can really get hooked into your depression. It's that big black dog comes and sits next to you, and yeah, almost you almost befriend it. You know, dangerous territory. It's not healthy at all. Um, yeah, but now, having been given, it sounds corny to say, when people are given a second chance at life, shit, I'm not going to fuck with it. You know, I'm not going to do too many things that's going to shorten my life. I'll smoke pot, but that doesn't have the dangers. But anyway, yeah. So there you have it. Oh, I know, Jilly. Boy, it's sort of like killing somebody. The first, after the first one, it gets easier. Yeah. Once you light up, you figure, well, I've already stunk the place up. Why not go on? But the thing about going on with the smoking is that it gets everywhere. The towels in my linen closet that are supposed to smell fragrant and breezy and clean, also smelled like nicotine. Everything, everything, everything. My purses, because I would carry a pack of cigarettes in my purse. Um, the thing that really stunk up purses, really. Okay, so um, if I smoke 100s, smoked, past tense, smoked 100. So, like on a short break or, e only smoke half the cigarette, butt it out and then put the long butt left back in your pack. That's death on purses, and then you put that pack yeah, stink, stink, stink. I had this really cute little purse by this designer lady. My older daughter is a fan of this designer. Can't remember her name. So I sent this purse to her. It smelled a little stinky to me, but I sent it to her. Figured she could air it out. She says, "Mom," and she told her sister, "This purse smells really bad, like I mean, really stinky cigarettes." Well, so I'm sure she threw it away. I hope she did. God, don't keep that on my account. It was a cute little purse. It had skulls on it. Oh God, what? Not Kate Spade. Was it Kate Spade? Can't remember. Anyway, yeah, stinking, stinking. Okay, here's the one of the worst parts. The dishes in my cupboard, my plates and stuff, nicotine on them in a closed cupboard. Yeah, don't don't smoke in your house. Oh, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not the boss of you. Do what the hell you want. um, y- yeah. Oh, Jilly, you smoked in your house for a period of time. Yep. I did. My kid's dad and I did in the house for a bit. Um, yeah, but we always had the house wide open, the front door open, back door open, windows open, and we didn't smoke much, we didn't smoke much. Yeah, yeah, uh, Yeah, we did talk about depression. Yeah, Jilly, yeah, we did. Um, Vera Bradley, no, not Vera Bradley. I'm sure it was like a Kate Spade, one of those youngster designers, well, younger than Vera Bradley. I had a Vera Bradley scarf one time, a real one, it was yellow and gray. And yeah, I had a yellow sweater to go with it and a yellow mini skirt. Ha ha. And I never wore the mini skirt. Posed for a picture that my husband took, and that was the only time I had it on. Excuse me. Yeah, my parents always smoked in the house. I don't know if it's are they stinkier these days or what? But I don't remember our house smelling bad. Well, of course, when you're used to it, you don't smell the stench. Mm, yeah. Stephen Ronan, good to see ya. Mild bouts of depression. Stephen, yeah, I get over my life, I have had bouts of situational depression. Many people, it's an imbalance or a neurological or what, I don't know. I used to know all those terms. Anyway, mine was always situational, uh, during my divorce, the loss of people. But then, at, I have taken antidepressants. Boy, during my divorce, whoa. And I went through what? Prozac, Paxil. There was a one that lots of them, lots of FX or can't remember. Yeah, and they all caused like a personality change for me. But anyway, they did their job, and I got past my depressive bouts. But oh, you have a Vera Bradley lanyard for your work badge? Well, that's pretty bougie. Oh, Eileen, you take citalopram. Oh, Stephen, I hear ya. Yep, 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 yep. Um, yeah, because I took antidepressants before my divorce, and yeah, Paxil, yes, that your sex drive just disappears. Just yeah, big side effect. Yeah. Yeah, oh, Eileen, I no longer have my Vera Bradley scarf. That was years ago. God, what was it? 60 years ago I had boy, Vera Bradley's old. Is she still alive? Probably not. God, she's got to be really old. If I had a Vera Bradley scarf when I was at 20, 22, geez, oh meso, she's got to be gone, or the oldest living designer in the world. Mm, yeah. So, you guys, I have really nothing else to say. I think I'm going to, well, 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 for fuck's sake. John,
What?
what?
I've been back
Wait,
here for like an hour.
you lying sack of shit.
Doing
How are you, John?
good. Just got home from work.
Oh, you're off work. So you might be off on Saturdays?
Yeah, supposedly, one of our guys only works 1 day a week, and he wants to work Saturdays. And I like my Saturdays, but I wouldn't mind having Saturdays off. It just means I'm working Monday through Friday.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
we'll find out.
Saturday and Sunday off. 2 days in a
Yep.
row.
I get 2 days off in a row anyways. I get Mondays, Sundays, and Mondays.
Okay,
But
okay. Duh. Okay. That's right. Okay, over in the chat, we got Philip Blair. Aloha, Philip Blair.
how
Real
did
quick.
Philip, the
KB.
KB,
Hi,
Eileen,
KB.
the Beans,
Good to see you. Oh,
Ronan?
you see her stuff at the paper store. Oh, yeah. Well, it's like the lady who did the cats. Um, Oh, she's dead too. Iconic cat paintings. I have all of her socks. I have socks by this artist. What's her name? And her daughter Erin is carrying on. Oh, never mind. I'll think of it when I don't give a shit. So, how's Renee?
Not good.
Why?
I don't know. I just said that. She's not here to defend herself. So
No,
she's horrible.
you should. What? Oh boy, it's like you're like a barrel of monkeys. Yeah, I didn't see Renee on in Pearl's Peril, and I can talk about Pearl's Peril because this is my stream.
No, you can't. Nope,
Oh,
can't
you
do it.
shithead. I didn't see her.
telling you.
Boy. But yeah, Jilly, it has been ages since we've seen John's face.
Yeah, last it's been a couple of months. I was on one of Keats' things.
Yeah,
That was
how's
2 months ago, something like that. And that's a long. I mean, that's what it's like. 2002 sucked. I mean, it just beginning of the year we lose Jiggy, and that was everyone's kind of lifeline. I mean,
I
it
know
was what it was.
so many of us were connected through Jiggy.
Yeah.
hmm And we're sort of like straggling on here without him, hooking up every once in a while when we can and
Yep.
when we do. Okay, Stephen, John, if I have to shut you up,
I'll
I
tell
will.
them what it is. It's really easy. It's a stupid Facebook game for people that like to play stupid Facebook games.
There you have it, Stephen. John just laid it all out. Simple words. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess Stephen mainly stays over UK streams. The streams, USA streams have stopped. Oh, well, we'll still be here, Stephen. Pearl is Mr. Krabs' daughter on SpongeBob SquarePants. Philip! No,
What's
Pearl's
SpongeBob
Peril.
SquarePants? What's that?
What is it?
What's SpongeBob SquarePants? Who's Mr. Krabs? Who's Patrick? Who
SpongeBob
lives in a pineapple under the
SquarePants.
sea?
Oh my God, that was a famous cartoon. SpongeBob SquarePants down in Foggy Bottom, Sandy Bottom, down in, and then
In
there's
a
the
pineapple
Krusty
under the
Krab.
sea?
Huh?
In a pineapple under the sea? No.
Yeah.
No.
Who lives
This is
in a
best friend Patrick.
pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
No.
Yeah,
And are his pants really square?
yes.
Or are they like, triangle?
Nope, they are actually square. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen, my granddaughter I used to watch SpongeBob with her. Yeah. Yeah, lives in a pineapple under
Oh,
the
no,
sea.
I'm talking to Robin, not that bitch. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Renee just said, what bitch are you talking to now?
I did not.
I don't believe.
SpongeBob.
That's what I heard.
So, Renee, it's good to see you back on Pearl's Peril. You were gone for a couple of games.
Yeah, I've been like maybe 20 points.
No Pearl's Peril in my house.
John?
What?
Don't make me come out there.
Come out here.
No.
Don't make me pull this car over.
SpongeBob?
Pull the car over.
SpongeBob is the cartoon I caught my dad watching after years of raising my kids. What are you doing watching cartoons? Dude.
Those cartoons were meant for grown-ups too. I used to watch them and I loved Squidward. Love Squidward.
I just watched Rick and Morty.
Oh, so John, how are your dogs around like fireworks and stuff? Do they get all
They're not bad, actually.
Really? So they're not. They don't get.
Yeah, the ones that were past.
Renee, give him a thumping.
The Christmas joint. It's hash and something.
Jeez.
Kicks my
Jeez.
ass.
Ye-
No, Missy was the one that was really bad in my lab. She would hide in the bathroom. She would
mm,
literally try to dig her way into your stomach to hide. Um, she couldn't stand them. I just freaked her out. Superfly. The older he got, the less he cared. And the little dogs, they bark at him like, "What's going on? What's that?" Unless they can see him, then they watch him. It's just like
Aw. Aw.
so. But they're not bad with them now.
Well, we
It's
have.
funny because Renee's family was like, "You guys coming over?" And they're like, "Everyone but John." 'Cause I'd stay home for 4th of July to hang with my dogs because I knew they were going to freak out.
Aw. Yeah, my kids aren't going anywhere. They're staying home with. Her name's Wingnut, and giving her doggy tranks, and you know.
Yeah, we give them. We have some what, CBD pills for them, or we did. I think we ran out, but
Oh, CBD didn't work on my kid's dog. They had to go get the big pharmaceuticals.
okay, yeah, they got doggy Xanax,
Yeah,
which helps.
yeah, and
But
then she has like a
Thunderjackets
little.
do help. Also, keeping her confined to a room would probably help too. Just sit there with her, turn the TV up a little louder. I mean,
Yeah,
depending how close they are.
yeah. Well, Wingnut is she was a street dog and exposed to who knows what, and she just freaks out going from room to room. Yeah, she'd tear down a wall, and just they feel so bad for her because she gets so scared and anxious and
And Missy
just.
used to hide in the bathroom. We'd find her wrapped around the toilet or in the bathtub.
Aw.
And then she'd climb up and she'd just lay on you. And then if it got really bad, she'd start digging into your stomach. Like, "What are you doing? Stop. Come here. I'll hold you." I just held her and held her. She, patting. "It's okay, baby. It's okay. You're safe. You're safe. It's okay." Mm.
Aw. So Renee was gonna tell me why she was missing from Pearl's Peril, and you wouldn't let her.
Nope.
You poopy
Jiggy would get
pants.
mad at me if I did, and I don't need to get haunted this year.
Oh, I think it'd be kind of fun to be haunted by Jiggy. He'd tell me
No,
to shut up.
we'd be able to eat around. We'd be able to find my lighter. I'd be missing weed. You know, I'd
Yeah.
blow
Oh.
smoke, and then it'd be blown back at me. Like, what the? No.
Oh boy. Boy. You know what? This year, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at Jiggy shows. I have not been able to go back
I
to a
haven't either.
single
I tried.
one.
I got like
I did.
5 minutes into it. I couldn't do it, and it was one of the just like one of the ones from the summer before last, the 21, and just a random one. Like, this looks good, and I heard that
Mm.
music and then intro, and as soon as it ended, I couldn't do it.
Oh, oh,
And I wanted to be able to do it because those were so much fun.
so much fun. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I want to go back there and be with it again. Uh, yeah, it's
I
been too.
we need to re-show them. I know Julie's downloaded some of them, not
I
all.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And we can just
uh,
charge it, and then just like re-stream it with a live chat, so we could talk about, just I think that would be fun, and
yeah,
it's
to be able to pause it and we talk about it and then continue it and then I know Julie's been working hard on it. Um, so we'll look forward to that in the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is something to look forward to. Jiggy all clipped up, and we just gang up and revisit with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie, I know you didn't forget. Jilly is a detail girl. I have a kid like her. Jilly is all one for crossing the T's and dotting the I's. She's meticulous, so I get her. Um, yeah, I'm not so much like that, but I love people who are like that. What?
Jilly? Jilly?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Jilly.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Philip likes thunder and light. I love thunder and lightning. I love thunder and lightning. Yeah,
We
as
were up
long as
in
it's not
the Olympic.
shattering windows.
We're up in the Olympic Mountains. We watched a thunderstorm over in Seattle, and it was beautiful because it was 70, 80 miles away. But you could just see the bolts like bam, 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 bam. And it was just really
Whoa,
cool.
whoa, whoa! How cool is that?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
I love that. I would love that. I'd
And
pull
then
up a chair and stay
I
out
work
there.
outside, and I'm a Norse pagan, and I'm outside and thunder, and it's lightning in my town, and I go into a garage, and my work calls like, "Where are you at?" I'm in this garage. We're coming to get you. It's lightning. I'm like, I'm fine. Thor's not going to hit me, but I think it'd be hilarious if I got struck by lightning. I just think it'd be so funny
And then you'll be
because
able to
Norse
shoot
pagan would be like,
lightning bolts.
What'd you do to Thor? Why is Thor mad at you? Why Thor get you? What happened? I would just die laughing.
Uh, uh, oh, Jilly Beans found a way to download from YouTube. Well, I sent you Clip Grab, right? Yeah, that's the easiest way to type things from YouTube. Yeah. So we'll be patient. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go back and look at them. I think I'm gonna start from the beginning of when I discovered Jiggy. I can't even remember how I discovered Smoke
I
King and Jiggy first,
Yeah. And then
and
Jiggy
then
did a Twitter. He put on Twitter that he was, even though he wasn't on Twitter much, but he put a Twitter thing. He was doing a private thing, and I think it was his second show or his third because I think he was doing he did some test ones first, which I didn't see.
huh.
So
But
I remember.
but
But I just discovered them through Kelly Farmer. She
I'm
had them
sorry?
on the show. Kelly Farmer, she
Oh,
had Paranormal Hood on the
maybe
show, and
okay,
then
maybe that's where I
I
first
want to
saw
say
them.
that it was either her. She had them on, and then I either Natasha Nix had them on or Jiggy on, or I watched. And it might be I went back and watched it. It might have been an older one, but I watched one of those. And then I just showed up one Thursday, and I don't even remember if it was like 2018, I think, or early. It was either
Oh,
late
wow,
2018
okay.
or 2019. And I just started watching them. And then it took me like maybe the second show I started chatting.
Yeah,
Because I
I
remember
can't
they
I
used to do music. They'd come on, then they would do music for like maybe 5, 10 minutes, and they'd come back and be on for like 2 hours, 3 hours straight.
dang.
And it was just fun.
Yeah. Okay, Jelly Beans can't use it on your phone. Okay. I don't do anything on my phone. I do
I'm on
everything
my
on my
phone right now.
laptop. Yeah, I know all you kids do your phones. I
Yeah,
don't.
52. I ain't no kid.
Oh, you're a fucking kid. My
No.
son-in-law is your age, and he says, I'm 52 years old. I said, oh, yeah. Look
Yeah,
back
but here's
from
the thing,
my
Robert.
perch.
You're younger than my oldest sister.
No kidding.
Yes. My oldest sister is 22 or 23 years older than me, depending on like right now, I think it's 23, and then it'll be 22 soon, or it's
Oh,
22 and
yeah.
23 soon. And then my other sister's 20 years, my brother's 17, my sister's 8. My one sister just turned 60. She's like, "Can you believe I'm 60?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
You little shit. That's funny. So you're a late in life baby.
My mom was 41 or 41 when she had me, and she turned 42 like the next because we're both cancers. So she turned like
Ah,
42 a month later. Yeah, they told my mom that she should be having children, and then she said, "Well, if my kids would have grandkids, I would have my own grandkid." And I was spoiled. I admit I
oh,
was
I'll bet.
spoiled. I was my dad's only kid, my mom's fifth. I was spoiled. My one sister says, "You were just so spoiled," and I'm like it was my fault. Like I knew I was being spoiled. Retrospect, yes, I was, but as a kid, I never knew we were poor. Come on, Bears.
Ah, Oh,
There he
look at
goes.
that baby. Look at that
There-
baby.
There's a baby.
And there's another baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
We took the
kisses.
dogs over to her in-laws for Christmas, and one of them pooped in the house.
As they were walking.
Yeah, it was like he was so excited, he running around. It's just all the
Oh,
right on the corner of the carpet next to the linoleum. Like not on the linoleum, but it was a salt, so it was all right.
had to.
Come here, Pooper.
My baby.
Come
Oh,
here, Pooper.
that's too funny.
I pooped in the house. You a house pooper?
Oh, so excited. You know, honey, I might do that once in a while myself. Get
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about it. You know, it's not my house.
God. My son-in-law and daughter have a dog that looks just like Jimmy Pearson's dog.
Oh, Buster.
Buster, yeah, is a Bichon.
Okay.
Yeah, except my kid's dog is missing an ear because it was attacked by a big mean dog out
Oh,
on
poor
a
baby.
walk, and yeah, what's his name? McDuff. Yeah, he was on a leash and the other dog wasn't, and just ate his ear right off. So here's this lopsided little dog that looks like
Mhm.
Buster.
Poor baby.
And he doesn't hear very well, doesn't see very well. He's old, but you know, he looks like a little sheep.
Huh?
Yeah, and then
Hey,
you know,
it's Robin
they have,
gonna get her.
when,
It's Robin.
get me,
Yeah.
sick,
Get her.
sick,
Get
sick.
him. Get him.
Mommy has screwed you
Get him.
guys.
Get him. Tell him. Get him. Get him. Tell
Oh,
him.
look at that baby.
Get him. Tell him.
The
Nope. Mama's eating. Nope. Now he's gonna eat Mama's food. It's on her
okay. Oh, cute. What's for dinner? What's she eating?
She's eating leftover burrito from last night. We get
Ah.
Mexican on Friday nights.
Oh, and then get a little extra so you have some for the next.
I only can eat about half of it.
Oh, must be a good sized burrito.
It is.
And we also have nachos. So.
We had nachos too.
Ah, oh, that's the best. Boy, every once in a while. Plate of nachos with sour cream and guacamole.
No guac. Salsa.
I love guac.
I love guac and salsa. Just put it all on there for me. Just all the things. Black sliced olives. Yeah. Oh,
Extra
yeah.
jalapenos.
The jalapeno.
A few jalapenos. Not too many.
I used
Yeah.
to work at a biker bar, and we made nachos. I was the cook, and this one guy would come in and get me high. Like, hey, you got a minute? I can take a break. We go smoke a bowl. I'd come back in high as fuck, and he'd be all, "Hey man, make me some nachos," and I'd be like, "All right," and I would get into making him the nachos, and I'd be like putting like a green onion around, and I had the tomato, then the olives, and then the jalapenos, the white onion. I get everything looking really good. Got the sauce, and I'd serve it, and I'd be like, and then I get like 8 orders when I'm cooking up hamburgers to make taco meat. I was like, "You mother," and he did to me all the time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I love like chopped tomatoes, everything on there. Everything. Yeah, and you know what I like to add besides the shredded cheese, you know, to melt on top? For cheap ass trailer trash 7-Eleven nachos, I get a jar of queso and pour queso around it too.
I call those
so that you get
because you go to a Mexican place, you get really good shredded cheese, the nice meat.
That's how I make them with shredded.
You want pork? We can do fish or shrimp or steak. You want
fancy
schmancy. Something about going to a bowling alley and order nachos, and the first layer is that melted queso, and then they got this. And I do every now and then. I'm like, let's go to the bowling alley. I want bowling alley nachos.
Nostalgia on a plate. So when I was making them, you know, when I was staying with the kids for the holidays and stuff, I made nachos a couple of times, and just poured that queso around the outside, just let it run everywhere, and every once in a while you get a taste of that nostalgia in your nachos.
Yeah.
Ah, ah, ah. And
But, yeah.
sour cream, of course. And we're making Philip Blair hungry. Come on over for some nachos. I'll rustle some up, Philip.
Somewhere in Eastern Washington, he can get good nachos over there. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, he's up. Both you guys are sort of near each other, aren't you?
We're probably about 100 to 150 miles away, something like that. Maybe 2 at the
That's
most.
That's pretty darn close, considering where all of us are
Well,
scattered.
we got a mountain range and the Puget Sound between us. It's not as
Oh, is
close
that
as you
all?
would think. Yeah,
Oh,
it'd probably take me 4 hours to drive there, maybe 5. Just
Okay.
just depending. It's probably closer to Portland than where he's at because of the way I'd have to go. Portland's basically a straight shot down I-5, but him, I'd have to,
Ah, okay. One of my kids is planning on moving to Portland in
ooh,
the
that's too
next
bad.
couple of years. I know everybody's saying that. I have a friend was a mail carrier in Portland her entire career, and she just retired, and she's still in Portland, but I guess it's gotten a little rough
All I
for
gotta say about Portland is, come on, Keats lived there. I mean, he's in Seattle now. Seattle's kind of going to shit. Just saying.
Boy,
Not saying it's Keith's fault.
not saying it's
But
Keith's fault.
I'm not saying it isn't either.
Yeah, okay.
Don't tell him.
But it's very artsy fartsy, Portland is. It's like
Yeah.
eclectic and
Seattle.
my daughter's an artist and and her fiance slash boyfriend, he's a tech guy, so he can work anywhere. So I think they're going to Portland and they're gonna stop by here and pick up a bunch of shit that I've been trying to get rid of for a long time. Come get mom's shit, the baby boomer plague, like trying to get rid of all your shit from all the years of collecting. Yeah. So
Like
my
Tiffany.
Yeah, my sister-in-law told her mom that she needed to start cleaning out her house, and she's like, "Why?" Because I don't want to go through it. And I'm looking at her house like, this is not bad. We went through my parents' house; it was bad. We had like a garage full of stuff,
2.
2
Yeah.
garage, and a shed.
But yeah, I've been getting rid of stuff for like 20 years. Just big stuff, rooms of stuff. And now I'm down to just annoying big pieces of furniture that I hate, that I won't dust anymore. Damn it. Buffets and sideboards and shit. Who needs that?
Oh, yep.
What kind of artist is your daughter?
How what? What?
What kind of artist is your daughter?
Oh, she does, oh gosh, she's done miniature. She's a polymer clay artist.
Okay.
And was in a couple of guilds, and I think she still does it, but not so much anymore because she's real busy at her job. But yeah, I have some of her stuff. I even have a lobster, and I was going to send it to Grampy Lobster. It's a miniature polymer clay lobster, and I'm sitting here looking at it. He died before I could send it to him. But yeah, she's and she's also painted, but clay is her first love. And she does beads and figures. She does miniature food. That's her specialty.
Painting, you cannot control the paint. So that's why I hate it, because it moves.
Ah, how dare it?
Yeah.
Tch,
I can
got a
draw.
lot of damn nerve moving like that.
I
Oh, it's
don't
fine.
paint. I play guitar and
You don't
bass.
draw.
I
Do
can't
you
draw.
sing and dance?
No.
Oh, both of you said. She answered for you. John, don't dance.
Twice. With
I
me.
have.
Yes. At our wedding and at your friend's reunion. After your reunion. Before your friend died.
Oh,
Okay, so that's 2 times.
yeah.
You just
2 times
safety
too
dance.
many, but 2 times,
Safety dance.
Oh, the safety dance. I do the safety dance. Yes.
What's the safety dance?
If your friends don't dance, they ain't no friends of mine. Safety dance.
Oh,
Men Without Hats, 1980s. Come on, Boomer, you should know this.
I don't even. But
Jilly knows.
oh,
Jilly knows it.
I vaguely remember.
Men Without
Jilly
Hats.
knows all the shit. Men Without
Corey would
Hats.
know it.
Okay.
Corey would know it because they're Canadian and they're from Toronto.
Huh. Boy, more emotional support Canadians to be had.
Well, Jason
Yeah.
Quitt's my emotional support Canadian. I actually asked him. He said he would be it. So.
Oh, everybody needs one. Oh, good. Good.
I know a
think
lot of Canadian wrestlers too that are very nice people. One's a really funny. His whole gimmick is a conspiracy theory. He comes out as his name's Eli Surge, and it's like Bigfoot's best friend, Eli Surge, and he comes out with a tinfoil hat, which he put one on the head to show. And then we talk, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm all into the Wendigo and all this." He's into you. He's mostly into the Bigfoot and the UFOs, the big ones. So I was talking about flat Earth, and he was like, "You should be a flat earther, or hate it, one or the other." And we talked about Hollow Earth for a minute.
Ah,
I was telling about should get on like Jimmy Church, man. You should watch that. He's like, he watches Clyde Lewis, or listens to Clyde Lewis, and he sometimes listens to Coast to Coast. And I'm like, yeah, so
boy.
Coast to Coast.
So right now tonight they are streaming Art Bell, his entire career on Coast to Coast. It's going to be nonstop Art Bell from 2000. Oh no,
Oh, is that
maybe
on the
it was-
YouTube channel or?
I think so. Yeah, boy, my mom used to stay up for Art Bell. She loved
I drove
Art Bell.
taxi. I started driving taxi in 2000, and probably within the first month, I was at one of the convenience stores getting coffee, and the guy's like, "So what are you listening to?" And I'm like, "CDs, tapes." I wasn't. He goes, "You don't listen to Art Bell?" I'm like, "Who's Art Bell?" And he tells me who he is, and I'm like, I'm all into that because I was I'd already read Zachariah Stitchin, Edgar Casey, Graham Hancock, and all that stuff. And so I started listening to Art Bell, and I was like, "Wow, this is cool." He just came back from his first retirement, so I missed all that drama. And then about a year later, it was George Noria taking. Maybe that was 2 years later. George Noria taking over.
Huh.
Well, I really liked it first, but now I just find him like, it doesn't even matter who the guest is with George Norrie. He asks the same questions. He asks, the guy will give him an answer. Well, tomorrow. And he goes, "Oh, so when's that happening?" Tomorrow. And I listen whenever he has he has Mitch Horowitz on. I like listening to Mitch. And he always asks him the same questions. And it's just like, come on. I mean, I know you've got to do a little bit of a background and ask some, but it's because you're always new listening. But at the same time, it's just like, come on. You asked him this, like, it's the 7th time you've asked him this question in 20 years.
Oh, yeah. A boilerplate only is effective, so far. Yes, they need to switch it up. What'd you say?
She was pointing on what's up there. And I don't even know what you're talking about.
Your calendar up there.
Yeah, I have 2 calendars up there.
Oh, it's 2? Okay.
Because someone got me one for Christmas.
I got you one.
And I had one from last Christmas.
Oh, okay. So it's
I told you it fell. She doesn't listen to me. Always complain about husband's not listening. And I don't know, that might be true. I wasn't listening. But she never listened.
No, I forget.
No, she never listens. She never listens to what I say. It goes in one ear, out the other. She's just like, la, la, la.
Okay, if this gets any more harsh, take this outside, you guys.
She wasn't listening.
I took gabapentin for years, and the main thing is memory loss.
See? So instead of kicking her when she's down,
I dropped the elbow.
I'll never forget why I'm doing that.
What?
I watch wrestling, so I dropped the elbow.
Oh, okay. Is that a move to the throat?
No.
Nope, to the stomach and nuts.
To the chest. You get up on the turnbuckle and you jump like Macho Man Randy Savage, and you land on their chest with the elbow. No, you don't get to talk. This is mine. Be on your own. Go. You're dismissed.
Well, boy.
But no, my ex-husband taught my daughter at 3 years old how to do an elbow drop in the crotch
Oh,
of his buddies. So his buddies would come over to game, and she would be doing it. He'd be laughing his ass off until one night she did it to him, and the guys
Ah.
That would have been funny.
they were like, "See, that doesn't feel good."
Youch.
Funny.
Boy, oh, that makes me cringe, and I don't even have a set.
No.
Phew.
I'd have
Okay.
punched him.
See that?
Excuse me.
Gaming.
I'd have stabbed him.
Boy, that's harsh.
I didn't do it. I was like, "You are not." He did it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm not. Oh, there. I couldn't find my tabs. They had disappeared. But okay, what time is it? My computer,
7:07 p.m.
gosh,
Pacific.
time. Yes. Oh, Philip Blair's grandma used to love listening to Art Bell at night. Always had a radio. My mom too, Philip. Yes. My mom just loved Art Bell. And she had his book, The Art of Talk. I remember she had his book on her bookshelf. Yeah. Big
I read the Superstorm book that the movie was based off. Was that The Day After Tomorrow? I read that book, The Coming Superstorm, with him and Woodley. I wrote Strieber.
Which one?
Day After Tomorrow.
Okay.
by who?
Well, Art Bell and Woodley Strieber.
Oh,
Woodley?
okay.
Yeah, Woodley.
Yeah, I remember when he was big shit, Whitley Strieber going around being
I still think
interviewed.
he's a great author. I just, I think Wolfen and I loved Wolfen and The Hunger. I didn't really like. I liked The Hunger, the movie, better, but I saw it first. Of course, I saw the movie Wolfen first, but the book's so much better. War Day was good. I mean,
Which one's the one with the alien experiment?
I don't know.
Not alien, a portal.
Oh, Forbidden Zone.
That is a good book.
Yeah.
And I just recently listened on Audible to Communion because I never read it. And I'd seen the movie years ago. I thought, let's listen to it. And I thought it was a decent book. I just, I don't know if the guy had what happened to him is real or not, but it was a good story.
Yeah, it's always a good escape to Okay, somebody is calling. I'm getting a boop boop. Was
I
that
just
me?
got a text message from my buddy because it was his birthday tomorrow. So I wished him a
okay.
happy birthday because I was hoping to hook up with him, but they went to Suquamish Pass, which is up in the mountains, to go tubing. And he's not going to be home. Yeah, there's water, the tires on the
Yeah,
snow.
inner tubes.
Yeah, inner tube, that's what they're called.
Do it in the water. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to do it in the water up in the mountains.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So
Yeah,
it's their
ride the
annual
rapids.
thing. I've been asking him for like a month. What are you doing on your birthday? We haven't hung out on your birthday in a while. What are you doing on your birthday? What do you want to know? Because I want to love on you. And he's just like, I don't know. And it's their annual. Why didn't you just tell me you were going tubing? You wouldn't be available. It's not that big a deal.
Aw. Yeah, he didn't want to hurt your feelings that you weren't tagging along, maybe.
Well, we're going to go to a football game together, and then a guy at work had the day off, so I couldn't go. I could have gone, but I would have been like an hour late, and I didn't know what time I'd be getting back, and so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to make it. But it worked out. They took his wife's aunt, who's a huge Seahawk fan, so they got to go, and they had a blast.
Oh, cool. Cool. Wait.
And I got wrestling. I might be on TV on Wednesday.
Yeah, in the crowd?
Yep.
Being a fanatic fan?
There was hard side, that's what it's called. So
yeah,
I'll be in the
cool.
background somewhere.
Well, get a clip of it if you are. so you can.
Actually, I can't because I watch that wrestling through YouTube because I don't have
Oh,
TNT. I don't have cable anymore. I got rid of my cable and my satellite, and I just do the streaming services because I don't want. I
oh,
mean, I don't see the point of paying for something when I can watch everything almost.
for
I'm
free.
paying less. Yeah, well, it's not free, but I'm paying less. Like my
Bless.
satellite was like 160, I think, 170 a month.
Whew.
And I just went, man, I just can't afford this anymore. But I got a bunch of streaming service, but they only come to like 60. And some I
Oh
pay once a
heck.
year. So it's just, $60 is gone that year. It's just like, okay.
Nice. Already spent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, Philip Blair has an audio book about Art Bell's predecessor, Long John Nebel.
Never. Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Long John was the guy that started the whole thing with the overnight um radio shows.
Okay, I never knew.
And he would do, like, that's the one thing that's interesting about him is he would have all sorts of people on. I mean, back from the UFOs from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, but they never talked about Roswell till it came out in the 80s. So they would
Huh.
talk about Kenneth Arnold. They would talk about Maury Island. But they would never, the Battle of Los Angeles, they would never talk about Roswell. And it's because Roswell was kept secret for 20 plus years, 30 plus years.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, that's why I think Roswell's interesting, though. I like Walter Bosley's take on it.
Yeah.
That it was the first time we were trying to get anything. So the United States, were trying to get something into space,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it crashed. I'm like, okay. I love the Roswell conspiracies. That like it was Japanese because they actually won World War II. And I'm just like, and the guy was, that's something I heard on Art Bell. And I'm just like, I remember listening to that and just like, I wish I could remember who he was. I'd go back and listen to it again because I was just dumbfounded someone was that dumb. It's just like, wait, how did Japan win World War II when we nuked them, unfortunately? And it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Philip Blair found Art Bell's book. Yeah, The Art of Talk, his autobiography. Yeah. The Way Out World by John Nebel. Okay. Thanks, Philip Blair.
Philip's always good. Like he's always looking stuff up when you're.
Yeah, him and Jilly.
Jilly's the Google something.
The Google Queen. The
Nope.
Duchess of Google.
Yeah, Herb Dick.
And the Herb Dick. Yeah. Yeah.
What was the glass bottom boat again?
What?
What was the glass bottom boat again? I don't remember.
Oh, shut up. Get out. Yeah. Okay, I am determined. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna go back and watch them. What a blast that was. God. That was just, yeah. Long John Nebel, hundreds of way out people on his freewheeling radio TV show in New York City. Thanks, Philip. I'm going to look him up. In fact, I'm writing it down right now so that I don't forget.
I guess he's got a ton of stuff on YouTube.
Who does?
Long John Nebel, I guess he does. Someone said they were re-listening to YouTube with him, and I'm like, okay. I haven't done that yet.
Okay, I'm going to check it out. Thanks. Okay, you guys, I'm done. John, thank you for showing up. And
No problem.
boy, you were my solitary guest. Well, what a pleasure it's been. You and
Yep.
Renee, even though you wouldn't let Renee hardly get a word in.
Hey, whose name's there? Is it Mrs. Jonaside? No, it's Jonaside.
Yeah, look at that face. You all smug.
That's right. I can be smug. They got puppies. My puppies love me. That's what I got.
Okay, Jilly. No, you didn't send me any of Jiggy's clips. You didn't. Or did I just lose my marbles?
Well,
Well, you never know when
we
you're old.
know.
But I don't think so. But do it again. Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve. Everybody, everybody,
Yep. Happy New
everybody.
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. May it be better. May it be, with fewer fucking losses, please. We need a break from that shit. You guys, pet your dogs, snuggle your honeys, and like Jimmy Pearson says, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with.
Was that a
We love
song
you.
like from like the 40s or something? It's really old.
Be with the one you love, the one you're with, love the one
That's
you're with. I
Birds
think from the 50s or 60s.
or is that Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young, or Without Young?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you
If you
should.
get me, love the one you're with, and it
All right,
was
I'm out.
a
Much
toe
love,
tap.
everybody.
Okay, much love. Thank you, John. Happy New Year. Okay, see you. Bye. God, he's finally gone. So, oh, Jilly, you think they were to my old Twitter? I think I've only had one Twitter. I'll go look. Yeah, but I'm gonna go maybe pop some popcorn and stay up for a little longer. I won't be up when in the new year, uh, at midnight. Probably, the yokels out there setting off, firecrackers and cherry bombs will wake me up, but I don't care. Okay, I love every damn one of you. Thank you for joining me here on the last Granny show of the year. And next year, gonna be doing some new stuff and um, yeah, rolling out some interviews. Um, I want to get back to that. I've missed chatting, interviewing folks. John, he was just my buddy. That wasn't an interview. Although, thank you, John, for showing up. Okay, gone but still here. Yeah, thanks, John. Thank you, Philip Blair. Thank you, Jilly Beans. Um, Corey, who popped in earlier. I hope Sylvia is okay. Um, yeah, again, thank you for being here. I'm going to do something. I'm going to play us out. Love you, Grampy Lobster. Love you guys. Happy New Year. Bye.
Never try marijuana, don't try it at all. It's a lie, it's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way, marijuana's a fast way to fall. You will pay, cause it's doing you no good at all. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. Don't try it at all. It's a lie. It's like beating your head on a wall. Say no way, think that marijuana isn't dangerous, but they're wrong. Because not only does it harm a person's body and mind, but it often leads users to try other, even more dangerous drugs. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't abuse it. And you know, if you gamble with life, you can lose it. Gotta grow, 'cause your life is a gift, don't